Welcome to another episode of A Sandwich and Some Lovin'. I am Kellie Raspberry Evans, and I am doing this podcast with my husband.
Hello, Alan. Hey, train in the house.
Alan Evans. We are A Sandwich and Some Lovin', and we're so thankful that you joined us on this lovely podcast as we're barreling full steam ahead towards the holidays, towards New Year's, and into 2020. We are wrapping up not just a year, a decade, babe.
Oh, we're just rolling towards the holidays like a clown car.
It's a clown car, all
Just
right.
a clown car. We're going to come falling out of the clown car
Oh,
like
my God.
clowns with Uzis on fire.
Oh, man. That sounds like heaven compared to what it's been like. I don't know. It's just a busy time of year. And if I complain about how busy I am, you're going to sit there and think, oh, yeah? Well, listen how busy I am. And then it just becomes a battle back and forth. Let's not go there.
Why does
we're just all busy this time of year.
Why does it have to be tit for tat?
Because people like bragging.
Why does it have to be tit for tat?
Because people like bragging about, how busy they are, or mine's bigger than
I
yours,
haven't
or I
been-
got there faster than you did.
Mine
that kind of
is,
thing.
but I haven't been bragging about that.
Anyway, I've got
I
a lot
haven't.
of I know, honey. I've got a lot of exciting things happening.
Hey,
and-
look, I've
What?
done a photo shoot today.
I did too.
I've done photo directing and art directing.
I did too.
I've done web work.
I did too.
I've sold clothes.
I did too.
What else have I done today? I attended a client dinner, where we just came back
I
from.
did
Actually,
too.
we just stumbled in the door here at Evans Manor, and it is, not that you care, listener, but it's almost 10 p.m. while we're recording on a school night. Kellie has to get up in like 3 hours,
Yeah, this is not good timing on my part.
which will
Good
get me up in
planning.
3 hours.
I'm going to try really hard to be quiet. We're going to do this podcast because we love you so much, and we owe you a podcast. And then I have to get packed because tomorrow I am heading to the airport. I am heading to the Big Apple, the city that doesn't sleep. I'm heading to New York City because I've got a big weekend ahead of me. I'm so excited, and I'm going to share every detail with you. What I know is about to happen, what I'm not even sure is about to happen. And then next podcast, I'll give you the full recap of what happened.
It's exciting stuff.
It's exciting
So we need
stuff.
to share it with the listener.
We are going to share it with the listener. We've also got a wonderful $500 giveaway we teased you about last podcast. We're going to give you details on how you can win $500 to spend at Living Spaces.
Living spaces.
A beautiful showroom in the Grand Prairie, Texas area, but they're also available online to everyone, no matter where you're listening to A Sandwich and Some Lovin'. So you may have $500 to spend, and we'll tell you how to do that in a little bit.
Grand Prairie.
Yeah.
Where is Grand Prairie anyway?
Well, it's between
It's in
Dallas
between,
and Arlington.
but it's kind of. Wait a minute, in between Dallas and Arlington.
Yeah, whenever I go to my brother's house in Arlington, I drive through Grand Prairie. That's why I know where it is.
Okay. We don't make it out there too often. We need to
Not
we
too
need to
often.
make it out there sometime.
We have been married over 2 years, and you've never been to my brother's house in Arlington.
Well, to go to somebody's house, you got to have an invite.
He has invited us several times.
Well, I haven't received that.
Yeah, you have.
No, I haven't.
It's dinner
There's
invitations.
been no formal invite. It's always we got to have you guys over sometime.
Well, that's it. Yeah.
That's not an invite.
No.
Yeah.
We're invited. It's an open invitation.
That's not an
We
invite.
do need to go.
An open invite isn't an invite.
Well, we need to go. Let's just call him and say, hey, we're ready to take you up on your open invite. How about that?
all I know is
And then you know what happens?
Hey, all I know is your brother. I gave him keys to come swimming at the house one time, and they came and went as they pleased, and I thought that was great.
Well, if you
I
go,
said, you guys come over here and come swimming.
Uh-huh.
Here's the keys. I'll leave it under the mat. Come and go as you please.
oh, just tell everybody where our key is.
and
Great. Come on over, everybody.
They took advantage of that.
Well, of course. So we have a pool.
All I know is I haven't been invited.
We have been invited. And
Nope.
if we go,
Nope.
we just say we're ready to collect.
Haven't been invited.
And we'll get to drive through Grand Prairie. It'll be an adventure.
Haven't been invited. We have
my
a
gosh.
we have a live studio audience.
A very small live studio
Very
audience.
small live studio audience. And a couple of things that our live studio audience has, this is just for entertainment.
What have they observed, hon?
Well, they've observed a couple of things. Number one is I got all my hair cut off, and my wife didn't even notice
Well,
this.
okay.
But I have a new haircut.
in my defense,
And my
Alan?
hair is very short, but my wife didn't say 2 words about it.
Okay.
So either it's not a good haircut or she doesn't look at me.
I didn't say it wasn't a good haircut. You sent me a picture right after your haircut. And I mean, you literally sent me a picture after your haircut. And I said, you look awesome. You look sexy. What did I say? Something to that effect. I said that to you the minute you sent me the text message. And then I come home and I'm working, I'm scrambling, I'm doing things. And then tonight, as we're getting ready to go to a business dinner, he says, you haven't mentioned my haircut. But I did mention your haircut when you texted me a picture of your haircut.
I just want you telling me that my haircut looks good.
Oh my gosh.
And then
Who's the woman in this relationship?
And then the second thing that our live studio audience has pointed out, if I can form a sentence here after 3 bourbon drinks, is from Edson Nunez. Edson says, have you ever noticed how hairy Alan's hands are? Do you think I have hairy hands?
Yes, but I don't. I don't think about it anymore.
Those are some pretty freaking hairy hands.
You have hairy hands.
Look at that. My ring is like smushing down all that hair on my knuckle. Look at that. And all that hair.
You are the missing link.
What does that mean? What does that mean?
The missing link between,
I don't know what that means.
Isn't it monkeys and men? Isn't that what it is?
Whoa.
I don't believe in evolution, by the way. I was just trying to make a joke.
Whoa. Causing all the believers to squirm in their seats right now.
I don't believe in evolution. I was just making a joke.
Oh, okay.
I believe that man was fearfully and wonderfully made by God. Dust in the ground.
You were made from a rib.
Yes.
So, I've been told that I have a new haircut and I have hairy hands.
You were told you have those things?
So there you go.
All right. Well, I'll tell you, we've got a lot to get to on this podcast, and we're going to get to it quickly because I've got to be up all night packing. I've got a lot to do because my mother and I are heading to New York City tomorrow, the second I get off the radio, and I have not done one thing to prepare myself. But, Alan's going to be here.
Similar to this podcast.
What?
Haven't done one thing to prepare yourself. Okay.
What are you talking about?
Well, I don't know. Nothing.
Why would you even say that? I told you I had stuff.
Because you have all the content and I have nothing.
You told me that if I needed you, you had stuff. So you were lying?
It's called a joke.
Oh, okay.
I try
like the missing link joke that you didn't get?
I try to crack those every once in a while on the podcast.
All right. Maybe we need to get you a bell. So every time you crack a joke, I don't get it. I'll know you were joking.
No,
I'm going to be gone. I'm going to be gone to New York City, but my husband is going to be here at the homestead, holding down the fort, protecting Evans Manor. But here's one thing I don't have to worry about. If we were both gone, if we were taking a month off and leaving our house alone, we feel thoroughly protected because we have a ring of protection around our home. Thanks to Ring. That's right. Because this season is a very busy time of year. People have holiday travel coming up. But you've also been doing that online shopping, hopefully shopping from some of our sponsors here on A Sandwich and Some Lovin', and that stuff's going to start showing up on your doorstep. So it's the best time of year to upgrade your doorbell and keep an eye on your home and on your front porch, no matter where the holidays take you. Ring helps you stay connected to your home from anywhere in the world. So if there's a package delivery or a surprise visitor and you don't want to answer the door because you don't know who's at your door, you get an alert. You'll be able to see, hear, and speak to them all from your phone. It's such a cool little app feature. If you're on the go this season, whether it's across town, across the country, check in at any time. It gives you peace of mind. Every once in a while, just for the heck of it, I'll just click on my live camera to see what's going on in my cul-de-sac. Somebody having packages delivered? Are there strange cars parked in my cul-de-sac? Do I just get to hear the chirping birds? I do that sometimes, just for the heck of it, with my Ring.
That's right. And as a listener, you have a special holiday offer on a Ring starter kit available right now. With a video doorbell and a motion-activated floodlight cam, the starter kit has everything you need to start building that ring of security around your home, no matter what this holiday season brings. With Ring, like Kellie said, you're always home. We see you. Just go to ring.com/sandwich. That's ring.com/sandwich. Additional terms may apply, and don't be using a backslash. Ring.com/sandwich. sandwich.
I think a lot of people misuse the word backslash. I hear people do those web addresses a lot of times when they're doing commercials and stuff, and they say backslash, but I know they mean forward slash. I know they do. I think they use it incorrectly. But I think that's why Ring wanted us to be adamant that it is the forward slash and not the backslash.
www.
And then you have to say the W's.
Dot.
All right, look.
HTTPS.
I'm going to New York City. Let me tell you. Did I explain this at all in the last podcast? I don't even remember. Did I explain it?
Explain it again.
I'm going to explain it. This may be redundant for people who listen to the last podcast. If that's the case, I apologize. I can't remember what I talked about 10 minutes before this podcast started.
Hashimoto's.
So you have to forgive me. All right. So I did a campaign with the wonderful company you know and love called JCPenney. JCPenney was launching this new concept at a mall where they have an indoor workout studio and a men's shaving, it's a barbery and all these wonderful things. It's a great place in Hurst, Texas.
Hurst,
Texas,
yep.
Right?
Mm-hmm.
So while I was there, the lady who was in charge of the whole package, we did a podcast from there. We did a podcast like 5 or 6 podcasts ago from this launching of the new JCPenney concept store called Pennies. So she comes
with
up to
2
me.
of their stylists.
Yes. And the lady comes up to me and she goes, I know what a huge fan you are.
Huge
Of Hallmark Christmas movies. This I've made very known. I have put it out in the universe that one day my dream is to be in a Hallmark Christmas movie. I don't want to be an extra who has nothing to say, that's just walking down the sidewalk behind Candace Cameron Bure, is it Bure? I think she's Bure. Candace Cameron Bure or Lacey Chabert. I don't want to be just walking around with my head down pretending I don't see the camera there.
Meredith Baxter Burney.
No, she's not on these.
Dead or alive?
Alive. I want a line. I want to be what they call a featured extra. A featured extra would be someone who is maybe standing behind the counter at the coffee shop and says, here's your order. Would you like a extra grande tall latte? I'm sure they'll have a better line written for me than that.
So basically,
or I'm the receptionist who says, Mr. Martinez will see you now. I just want a line.
So basically, you want what your husband has already done. Hashtag actor life.
Yes.
Hashtag actor life.
I've done it too, honey. I've been
in a full feature, though.
I have too.
Well, you haven't had the number of lines that I had.
I did not have the number of lines you had.
Thank you.
And I still don't want the number of lines you had. I just want one featured line in a Hallmark Christmas movie. It's my dream.
Yes.
If I do it opposite Danica McKellar or Lacey Chabert or Kristen Chenoweth, awesome. That'd be awesome.
Wait a minute. Kristen Chenoweth?
She's got one coming out too.
Didn't she have some personal transgressions?
No.
Oh.
You're thinking of Lori Loughlin.
Oh.
All right. Who I think hopefully will get her comeback one day because we love a good redemption story here in the United States of America. So
yeah, but she's going to be in the pokey for a while.
If she's convicted, she might be. So anyway, in the college admissions scandal, for those of you who have not been keeping up. So back to me. So the lady at JCPenney says, we know how big a fan you are of Hallmark Christmas movies. Well, JCPenney is working with the Hallmark Channel on the promotion of the new Christmas movie, Christmas in Dollywood, that is actually going to debut on Sunday night, December what's the Sunday night? 7th? 8th?
Something like that.
9th? Alan's looking it up right now. It's Sunday night, December the 8th.
The 8th.
Kellie, would you like to go to New York City for the red carpet premiere? Yes, I would. Okay, so that took a lot of begging on my part because I had to call my boss, my boss, Robert,
Amen.
White Cheddar, the producer.
Stop talking.
Yeah, not George. I went to Robert first, my first in the chain of command, and said, look, I have this opportunity to go to New York City to be at a red carpet premiere for a Hallmark Christmas movie, Christmas in Dollywood, and how can you not let me go? Because my dream is to be in a Hallmark Christmas movie, and this is obviously one step closer to obtaining my goal. He said yes. So they're letting me off work on Friday because the premiere is Thursday night. So I'm going to hightail it straight from the radio to the airport to New York City. I'm literally going to drop my bags in the hotel room. My mother's going with me. Alan has too many family obligations here. He's picking up all the slack that I'm leaving him with.
Per usual.
Well, thank you, honey. I appreciate you. I'm going straight to the movie premiere, and I get to interview Danica McKellar and the guy she's starring with that I don't know his name right now, but I'm going to learn all about him because I'm going to have 4 minutes with him. And I think I have 7 minutes with Danica, which doesn't sound like a lot of time until you're interviewing somebody. And it can be a lot of time if it's not going well. But I think it's going to go great because I love Hallmark Christmas movies. And who doesn't love Danica McKellar? She stars in half of them. And I'm going to tell her how much I love her. And we get that out of the way early. And then I'm going to ask her for her secrets for me to get into a Hallmark Christmas movie. And that's basically going to be the entire interview.
I don't know who this is you speak of.
Winnie Cooper.
I know Ian McKellar.
Remember Winnie Cooper? Remember the boy, not Boy Meets World. What was that show with?
I know Amari Cooper.
No, Winnie Cooper. That was the girl everybody had a crush on. Fred Savage played the little boy. I can't remember the name of the show now. But anyway, she's grown up now. She was on Dancing with the Stars, and now she's a Hallmark. She's a Hallmark
Wonder
Christmas
Years.
movie. Wonder Years. Thank you. She was Winnie Cooper on Wonder Years. She is now like a Hallmark Christmas movie princess. And I'm going to be in her presence, and I'm very
That's really
excited.
cool, babe. I'm excited for
I
you.
can't thank JCPenney enough for making this happen for me. And thank you to producer Robert for letting me go.
Stop talking.
The only thing is I was going to make a whole weekend out of it with my mother, Connie Raspberry, who's been very stressed out about what she's going to wear to the movie premiere. I've tried to tell her it's not like what you think it is in Hollywood where they do the sequence and stuff. It's really not. It's going to be kind of cash, but she's very concerned. So we've got her a cute little outfit picked out. But I was going to stay with her through Sunday. I was going to make a whole weekend out of it and take her to Little Italy, and we were going to just do Christmas in New York a little bit because we have all day Friday, Saturday, and then come back Sunday.
So you're up there partying while I'm schlepping kids back and forth to volleyball, basketball, baseball.
Yes.
And everything else?
Yes, that was the plan.
T-ball, shuffleboard.
But our radio show, Kid Craddock Morning Show Christmas Party.
Nationally syndicated.
The Office Christmas Party is Saturday night. And Boss Man George really wants me to come back for it. I
think it's a good idea if you're there at the Amen Christmas party.
Yeah.
Amen.
So
I think it's good for morale if you're there.
Yeah.
Amen.
Yeah, but I think he's got a big surprise for us.
Well, I might have something.
Yeah. So I'm excited about the Christmas party. But so I'm flying to New York, going straight to the movie premiere. And after that whirlwind night, I'm probably just going to crash because I am operating on about 2 hours sleep over the past 3 days. I'm literally punch drunk and slap happy right now as I'm talking. And that bottle of wine we drank at dinner didn't help.
I didn't have wine.
You had bourbon. But so after that, we have all day Friday with my mother. And then I have to get up Saturday and fly back. So it's going to be a quick trip, but I am going to take her down to Little Italy, I think. I'm sure it'll be decorated nice for Christmas. And right around this, the corner from Little Italy is Chinatown. And it's different than it used to be back in the day when you'd buy all the knockoff purses and stuff. Now they make you go down into the belly of the city. Don't do that. It's very scary. Or they put you in these vans with no windows to buy purses that are knockoff purses, which it's not worth it. Not worth it. So, but we're going to go down to that area. And we're going to do New York as quick as we can, as fast as we can, so I can get back to you, honey, and the Office Christmas party.
Yeah.
And that's my plan. And so next podcast, I'll give you all the scoop on it. And it's going to be a wonderful time. It's just a busy time of year. We've just got a lot going on. And you know what? I'm going to sleep in 2020. That's the plan. I'm just going to keep plowing ahead till 2020.
Is this the most wonderful time of year?
Well, it is labeled that. And I do love Hallmark Christmas movies because of the feeling it does evoke in me. But honestly, it's a very stressful time of year because there's just so much to do. And I'm not exaggerating. I was literally having a panic attack on the phone with Alan yesterday, and he had to talk me down from it.
We have moved all of the Christmas decorations from the attic to the garage floor, and then there they sit. I've moved 3 plastic deer from the attic to the garage, and there they sit.
They sit there.
I just haven't had 5 minutes to go walk them out to the front yard.
I got in the car yesterday after I got off work. I was running late because some big bosses came to town, and they and I, you have to talk to the big bosses, and I want to talk to them. I want to have a good relationship with them. But I'm starting to get panicked now thinking about yesterday. But I got in the car and I called Alan, and I couldn't catch my breath. I was hyperventilating, and it was just not good. It's not good to get to that state of panic. So we all just need to try to realize that it's, this is just a thing. It's just a season. You put one foot in front of the other, and eventually you get it all done. Sometimes it doesn't all get done perfectly. Sometimes stuff slips through the cracks. But, I can't let myself get to that state again.
No, it's not healthy.
It wasn't
healthy. You got to
healthy.
breathe, babe.
Yeah.
You got to breathe.
It was not good. But I'm working on it, and I've got a lot of fun stuff happening. And, one day I won't have anything happening. One day I'm going to be riding cross country shotgun in a motorhome.
Yeah, you are. In the Newmar King Air with the air ride suspension.
And nobody's going to want me to fly to New York to meet Danica McKellar.
Nope.
Nobody's going to want to take me to a client dinner.
Nope. But I'll drive your ass up there.
Thank you, honey.
I'll drive you all the way to New York and back.
Yeah. Well, we can't afford to live in New York. That's the truth. Have you ever been to New York City? Alan and I, the answer is yes.
Are you asking me?
The answer I'm asking the
times.
people listening.
Oh.
Because the first time you go, it's intoxicating. There's something about the energy of that city you just cannot describe.
New York has a special energy.
It has a special energy. You have to go to Times Square.
City that never sleeps.
Never sleeps.
Oh. Is that Las Vegas or is that New York?
I want to wake up in that city that never sleeps to find I'm king of the hill. Something, something, da, 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 da. Top of the hill.
Cher?
These little town blues are melting away. You're on the wrong. New York. So yes, a city that never sleeps. So anyway, I forgot what I was saying. Oh, so the first time you go to New York City, it's so busy, it's exciting, the lights are mesmerizing, you can't get past it. It's this crazy, intoxicating experience. And you're like, could I live here? Could I do this? The answer to that is no. You can't afford. Who can afford to live in New York City?
Well, lots of people.
A lot of people do, but how?
About 15 million of them
I
there,
don't
aren't there?
understand. Are they all commuting to the city and then leaving? Are there 15 people living in one apartment? Because I've heard from people that go there to make it, It's like, well, I live in this 200 square foot apartment with 17 other people. I don't know how they do it.
I know several people that live in New York City.
How do they afford it?
Well, they have a little tiny place. The rent is more than our mortgage on our house, but they make it work.
Because they just love it that much.
Well, they don't have a car, so you nix that expense.
Yeah.
No gas, no insurance.
But you could move.
You nix all those expenses.
Move to somewhere else in the country and get a really decent job. And you could have a lot of house and a car.
Some people don't want that, babe.
They don't want that.
They don't want a big house. They want New York.
Well, let me tell you this. If you have dreams one day of living in New York City, I just decided to look this up for the heck of it because I'm heading that way. And I do get that little, when I'm there, I'm like, oh, I'm going to go on Zillow or whatever they have up there and just see what apartments cost up there. You better have a ton of money in the bank because a single person in New York City can expect to spend $51,323 a year, and that's just on necessities. That's $4,277 a month when you break it down on food, rent, transportation, healthcare, taxes, and necessities. That is not including savings or discretionary spending.
Now, you know what? That's a lot of money, but I thought it would be more than that.
Well, this is averages because you've got the extreme highs and you've got the extreme lows. So this is right there in the median. So the single person in New York City can expect to spend $51,323 a year, but the average salary in New York, $50,825 a year. That leaves you $498 a year for savings and discretionary spending. I think that's flipped. I think it costs more to live. So you have no money to spend on anything extra. So you're in a monumental debt. I think I flipped it. By the way, in 2018, the average national income is at a record high of $61,372.
That's huge.
So the national average income is higher than the average salary in New York City for a single person, Record-setting salary.
Yeah, because I think the
I Googled this, so you might Google.
that seems
It
really
seems high, doesn't it?
Yeah, because I thought the national average was around 40 or 50.
Maybe that's for a family of 4. That would be a 2-parent income,
What's your
right?
source, Evans?
I Googled.
Well, okay, but from where?
I don't know. I just Googled it. That might have been a family of 4, so that's a 2-parent income, but still, that's a record high.
Can the listener have confidence in the figures that we give on this
No,
podcast?
not at all.
Okay.
Just Google it.
Okay.
Come up with everything you want.
Okay.
I Google a lot of stuff.
No, I know you do. So do I, but usually we have a source.
I forgot to do that, huh?
It's credible.
I do have a source for this.
Well, I hope so. Let's hear it.
Interesting fact that has nothing to do with New York City.
Way to wave the paper around.
That's what you do every time. See how annoying it is?
Well, no, it's not annoying. You're just stealing my bits.
Red Book Magazine is this source. You know, most divorces today, not that we're heading for one. This is not a sign of things to come, but I just found this very interesting. I did not know this until Red Book Magazine pointed it out. Most divorces today cite irreconcilable differences as the reason for the split. But that was not an acceptable reason to divorce until 1970. It wasn't until then Governor of California, Ronald Reagan,
Hail to the chief.
my favorite president, signed the nation's first no-fault divorce bill. He did that in 1970 so couples could end their marriage on the grounds of irreconcilable differences.
Mr. Gorbachev, tear down this wall.
Now, before that, a spouse would have to show evidence of adultery, abuse, or abandonment, not always an easy thing to prove, and women would receive the bulk of the blame for tearing apart their families. That was until 1970. How about that? I did not know that.
I didn't know that either. That's an interesting fact.
I was listening to a podcast. I just listened to lots of podcasts. Thank you for listening to ours. And it was they were doing a little story about Bonnie and Clyde, talking about Bonnie more specifically than Clyde. And they were saying that she was a victim. She was married before she hooked up with Clyde. They never married, Clyde Barrow. But that in the early 1900s, whatever she lived, 1920, whatever, the divorce rate in the country was like around 1 or 2%.
Wow.
Yeah, people just did not get divorced back then because you had to prove all these things, adultery, abandonment. But they said in this podcast that her husband would leave her for weeks at a time and she just would wait for him to come back. Things were just so much different back then than they are now. What was acceptable then would not be acceptable today.
Why do they have to call it irreconcilable differences?
You can't reconcile them.
Well, I understand, but why don't in the divorce papers they just say couldn't agree?
Because it's not fancy enough.
No, you got to pay somebody $400 an hour to write irreconcilable differences.
What Alan and I are masters of are reconciling our differences.
Oh,
and we're so good on that.
We don't have any differences.
Not lately that I can think of.
No, I mean I can't really think of too many.
You just got upset.
I mean, there's always something.
Yeah, you got upset when I didn't acknowledge your haircut for a second time.
Well, it's just that, I mean, it's a total change.
See, I don't think it's a total change.
Babe, I had long hair that was sweeping backwards. Now I
like what you've done.
Now I have a buzz. How does that
I don't know. I like it a lot, but it's just not that drastic. It's not like if I went out and cut 6 inches of hair off. That would be way more drastic. I like it a lot, though. I would like you to keep it that way.
You know what I've noticed about having shorter? Well, I've had short hair, but when we met, I had short hair, but it looks thicker.
Yeah, yeah. Well, when we met, you were you had your hair shooting up to the sky like flames, licking off your head.
Hey, Carolyn liked that.
Yeah,
when she first met me, she liked it. She said I had it going on.
You had tall hair.
Hey, she said Alan's going to do what Alan's going to do.
What did he say? What did she say? What are you going to
do? Yeah, she just said that.
Sipping on a whiskey sour.
That's right.
That's what Alan does.
Mm-hmm.
We had a few of those tonight.
Yep.
At a client dinner because it's that wonderful time of the year.
Okay, what else we got, Evans?
To get together.
Keep going. Push on. What else we got?
I'm just saying. What is your rush?
Well, I'm about to fall asleep.
Honey.
I'm not going to gyp the listener.
Well, apparently you are. You're trying to rush me through a podcast.
No,
I'm trying
I'm
to
just
develop a full, beautiful story
No,
here.
I'm partly producer here. I'm trying to keep things
All right.
moving.
Well, you know how much I love Hallmark Christmas movies. They have original movies this year and then the classics from years gone by.
Oh, we were going to do a Mandalorian review too. Oh, well, I don't think we'll have time for that. All right, keep going.
So anyway, I was looking at they do horoscopes. I'm like, whatever. I like read. Everybody likes reading their horoscopes, whether you believe them or not.
No.
People like reading them. Oh, it'll be real quick. Get over it. Bring your Mandalorian review, Mister.
No.
What?
Whenever you bring up a horoscope, there's going to be 12 of them, right?
Very quick.
Okay.
These are the Christmas movies you should watch based on your horoscope.
Okay.
I can be really quick.
No,
I
I bet
this
this will be really interesting.
So Aries, Aries is the first sign on the astrological chart. That's why I start with it. Not because I am an Aries. That's just the way it falls. And plus, I only care about me. But it says for me that based on my astrological sign as an Aries, I should watch It's a Wonderful Life. Probably one of my least favorites. So I don't. But it says as an Aries, I'm bound to be ambitious and driven, sometimes to a fault. And because of my workaholic nature, it's necessary to be reminded of what's important in life. So there you go. Maybe I have a natural aversion to it because I'm like, shut up, Clarence. I don't know.
Who's Clarence?
The angel that gets his wings. You need to watch It's a Wonderful Life.
Clarence?
Yeah. Taurus.
I thought that was Kareem Abdul-Jabbar in Airplane.
Taurus needs to watch 4 Christmases. That's the one with Reese Witherspoon and the other guy. I can't think of his name. It says, Taurus is all about relaxation and serenity. You like calm environments and soothing sounds. And with all the holiday chaos, that they experience on the movie 4 Christmases, it's anything but relaxing. But they say it's sometimes good to challenge yourself and get out of your comfort zone. Gemini, you need to watch The Nightmare Before Christmas. Gemini is symbolized by the celestial twins, one of the most adaptable zodiac signs. So you probably love anything that serves a double purpose. And they say Nightmare Before Christmas is kind of a double purpose because it's scary like Halloween, but it's still a Christmas movie. Cancers should watch Elf. Why can't Aries watch Elf? I love Elf.
Can I give a hot sports opinion?
What?
Everyone was talking how I had to see Elf.
You hadn't seen Elf?
You got to see Elf.
I love Elf.
Watch Elf. I finally broke down and I watched Elf.
Well, you're a victim of too much build-up.
Watched Elf. Not funny.
Well, yes, it is hilarious. You were wrong.
Elf isn't funny.
You are so cynical.
Elf isn't funny.
You're cynical.
Elf isn't funny.
Well, Elf isn't for you. You are a Cancer, but you're not a Cancer. As a Cancer, you're one of the most emotional and loving of zodiac signs. Just like Buddy the Elf, you spread love and childlike excitement everywhere you go. So watch Elf, Cancers. Leo, that's you.
Leo the Lion.
White Christmas. Why they give you and me the old black and white Christmas movies?
Why does it have to be a white Christmas?
As the most theatrical and vivacious of the zodiac signs.
Thank you.
Leos love anything with a hint of drama, and White Christmas is packed full of
Theatrical.
romance and musical numbers backed by classic vocals of Bing Crosby and Rosemary Clooney. That has you written all over it, honey.
I know who Bing Crosby is. I don't know who Rosemary Clooney
George
is.
Clooney's aunt. Okay, Virgo, Home Alone is your movie. Only the most logical and systematic people like you Virgos out there can truly relate to Kevin's practical nature. Libra, that's my daughter. I chose that sign. I could have had her C-section. I could have had her and made her a Scorpio or a Libra. I said, give me the Libra. Her movie should be The Holiday. With a fixation on balance and harmony, Libras love anything that incorporates a sense of symmetry. And with The Holiday, you follow the love stories of 2 women, and it's just like a big balance thing. All right, Scorpios, Christmas Vacation is for you. Do you like Christmas Vacation with Chevy Chase?
Yeah, it was funny. Elf wasn't funny, but Christmas Vacation was funny.
So wrong.
No, I'm right.
Passionate and imaginative are 2 traits that would accurately describe Scorpios, and those are 2 words that would accurately describe Clark Griswold in Christmas Vacation.
Mm-hmm.
Sagittarius, you need to watch The Santa Claus, starring Tim the Toolman Taylor.
Tim Taylor, yeah.
What's his real name? Tim.
Oh. If you didn't ask me, I could tell you.
We're
It's the guy that voices Buzz Lightyear.
yeah. Tim the
Tim
Toolman
Allen.
Taylor. Tim Allen. If the thought of watching the Santa Claus doesn't fill you with Christmas cheer already, I don't know what will. This is the first thing a Sagittarius needs to watch this holiday season, since your lighthearted nature and vivid imagination will be perfectly matched by the plot of this fun 90s classic, The Santa Claus. That was for Sagittarius. Capricorn, you need to watch Dr. Seuss's How the Grinch Stole Christmas. I despise this movie. I despise it. I can't watch it as a child. I couldn't watch it as a child. I can't watch it as an adult because I cannot stand the way the Grinch treats that dog. I can't. It breaks my heart. I can't watch it. But for Capricorns, you are the most disciplined, self-controlled, and responsible of the zodiac signs. Admittedly, your sensibility sometimes and your realistic nature can border on cynicism.
What are you pointing at me for?
You're a Capricorn
No,
at
I'm
heart.
not. My dad is. I'm not a Capricorn.
You totally love
I'm a
dark
Leo.
humor. Do you love dark humor?
I love dark humor.
That's How the Grinch Stole
I
Christmas.
love dark humor.
Aquarius needs to watch The Muppet Christmas Carol.
Okay.
Does anybody watch The Muppet Christmas Carol? Loving to help others and a willingness to fight for causes you believe in are some of the most noble traits you have.
I like the Muppets.
So you need a holiday film that will incorporate the charitable feelings you love so much.
That was one of my favorite shows out at Disney was the Muppet 3D thing.
Really? Well, they do the story of Tiny Tim in Muppet form. And then finally, Pisces, The Polar Express, one of the most mystical and exciting Christmas movies around. But doesn't that sound like someone else you may know? Like a Pisces? Inclined to a sense of mystery. A Pisces loves anything with a sense of magic and the unknown. You should warm up some hot chocolate and snuggle up in bed with this childhood classic tonight. I've never seen the Polar Express. That stars Tom Hanks. It creeps me out when I saw the visuals of it. I didn't like that. I'm very sensitive to movies.
I haven't seen that either.
I didn't like that. So there's your little, if you don't watch the holiday movies on the Hallmark Channel, that's what you should watch according to your zodiac sign.
It's good stuff, babe. All 12 of them.
It was quick. Why do you always poo-poo my zodiac stuff?
Poo-poo.
You poo-poo.
No, I don't
You
poo-poo.
poo-poo.
No. I was highly engaged.
You poo-poo. And you know what?
Highly
We could all
engaged.
stand to poo-poo more often. And if we were living a healthy and balanced life, we would be doing that, wouldn't we? Well, getting in shape isn't just about losing weight or being regular. It's about learning healthier habits and feeling better about yourself, whether you need more stamina to keep up with your busy life. Heck yeah, I need that. Or finally getting into goal genes, accomplish that. Being more in tune with your body's needs, practicing self-care. Noom is the app you need to download. I was just talking to my girlfriend and she said, you know what? She's been struggling with losing weight, trying all these fad diets. And you know what happens when you do a fad diet? You usually end up gaining more weight. She said, I decided to give Noom a try. She's like, it's just incorporating these little changes into her life, making healthier choices. She's lost 10 pounds in a month. And she said, I don't even feel like I'm trying to diet because she's not. She's not dieting. She's making little simple changes in her life that are affecting the scale. 10 pounds in 1 month without a fad diet. Noom is a habit-changing solution that helps you learn to develop a new relationship with food, a new relationship with the gym, a new relationship with other like-minded people who have healthy goals in mind. They say it's based on a cognitive behavioral approach. I just say it works. So no food is good, no food is bad, no food is off limits. You just learn moderation with Noom, and that can be used in conjunction with many pre-existing popular diets if you want. If you're a slave to those diets, you could work with Noom. It can work with all sorts of things. It's all about making healthier choices day by day until they become healthy habits.
But you don't have to change it all in one day. Small steps make big progress, and you can sign up for your trial today at Noom, that's NOOM.com/sandwich. So what do you have to lose, babe?
10 pounds in 1 month, my friend.
Visit Noom.com/sandwich to start your trial today. That's Noom.com/sandwich. The last weight loss program you'll need.
There you go. There you go. Well, honey, I love you very much. And I love podcasting with you.
Whoa.
But we need to wrap this up because I've got to go pack for New York City. But before we do that, we need to tell you how you can win $500 to spend at Living Spaces. I am
Living Spaces.
so grateful that they wanted to share this with our podcast family because, you know, we want to share good things with you. We want to thank you for listening to us and being faithful to our program and putting up with our nonsense by giving you stuff every once in a while. And this is huge. $500 to spend at Living Spaces. Go to livingspaces.com and just check out what they've got. And you're going to be surprised at how far you're going to be able to stretch this $500.
Okay, here's what we're going to do, good listener. We are going to make a social media post on at A Sandwich and Some Lovin', which is our Instagram. We're going to do it on Instagram.
At A Sandwich and Some Lovin'.
That's right.
Exactly what our show is called.
So here's all you got to do, as they say at the state fair. All you got to do to win is follow A Sandwich and Some Lovin' on Instagram. And on this post, we want you to tag 3 friends. That's it.
That's it.
You've probably seen contests like that.
But because that's what people do.
That's what people do. But you know what? Ours is better. Number 1, because it's A Sandwich and Some Lovin'. Number 2, we're giving $500 away to Living Spaces.
That's a big, big prize.
2, a random participant.
It's completely random.
And we will figure out how to do that. I will get a random number generator, fire that dog up, and count down on that thing. I will maybe count from the bottom. I will maybe count from the middle. I will maybe count from the top.
It's going to be completely random.
It'll be completely random.
But somebody's going to win, and it might as well be you.
Somebody's going to win.
We're going to post this on, the podcast drops at 10 a.m. Central on Thursday, December the 5th, which is the same time we're going to have this ready to go, right? So go to Instagram. If you're listening to this podcast at 10, right when we drop it, go straight to our Instagram and go ahead and take care of following A Sandwich and Some Lovin' on Instagram and tagging 3 of your friends. And you have until our following podcast, which is going to drop on Monday. What's the date of Monday, honey? I don't have anything pulled up.
The point is, you got to do this quickly in the next few days.
So we're going to announce this on Monday's podcast, which we record on Sunday night. So you have to have your entry in by 6 p.m. Central Time on Sunday, December the 8th.
That's it. It's simple. That's all you got to do. Follow us. Tag 3 friends. Hey, on that post where you tag your friends, maybe say, hey, you got to listen to this. This is great stuff.
Listen to us.
I mean, listen to this.
So you starting at 10 a.m. Central Time on Thursday, December 5th through 6 p.m. Central Time on Sunday, December 8th. You go follow A Sandwich and Some Lovin' on Instagram. You tag 3 friends, and a random person is going to win $500 to spend at livingspaces.com or in store at Living Space at Living Spaces. What a great time for my voice to cut out.
All right. We need to bring it home for Jerome. Here's coming up. We got a lot of big stuff coming up. This is not only the end of the year, it's the end of the decade.
Right.
We need to reflect on the end of the decade. You and I need to make some lists because people love lists. And we need to come out with some lists. Best of lists.
I love lists. I love crossing things off of lists. I love mechanical pencils.
We're going to have to do a decade wrap up. We're going to have to do Christmas lists.
Babe.
Christmas ideas.
It's so hard.
We're going to have to do, thank you. We're going to have to do, start thinking about our bucket lists.
Oh my God.
Yeah.
I'm starting to get another panic attack.
Yeah. We got a lot of stuff to do.
We do. We'll get it done
and
together.
We're going to get her done. Yeah.
One foot in front of the other.
All right, babe. Well, this was fun.
Fun and quick. That's the way we like it.
Sometimes you just want to be in and out and move on. All right, babe. Well, I love you desperately.
I love you.
Love our listeners desperately.
Thank y'all for putting up with us.
But I'm sure we'll do this again real soon.
Well, yeah. You'll hear it on Monday. The next one. After this one on Thursday.
Yeah. And in the immortal words of the great Keanu Reeves, life is good when you have a good sandwich.